Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode playing some Feed the Beast Revelation. Yes, you can see we've kind of finished. To be honest, I don't think finished is the right word. But yes, I've completed a room for the storage, which I think looks pretty sweet. I'm liking it. I didn't put anything in the end. Just because I'm not quite sure what I want to put there. We do have, if I spin around and put my hat on, we do have these storage crates here, so that's handy just for sort of throwing things in, things that might not go in very well into drawers, or things like well, the actual upgrades we can't store in the drawers themselves because they're part of the drawers, but yeah, so things like that. But yeah, I like it. We've got a load of slots still to fill, as you can see on here, although I dare say we're going to fill those quite quickly. So it may well be that we end up with several storage areas. I'm not quite sure yet, but because there's far more items than this. There's something like 700 odd items, at least in normal Minecraft. So yeah, I don't think we'll be storing everything. So we will look at storage drives as well in the ME system and that sort of thing. Keep my key on there now, which is handy. And as you can see, I've started playing around with the lift. And of course, it's night time out. We've got a sleeping bag with us. Let's get rid of the rain. Yeah, so I was having to play around with the sort of lift design. So let me know what you think about that in the comments. Or come and hop onto Discord and let me know in Discord as well what you think about this. But I quite like it as a lift design. I've left this here for now, just because I actually like the beam going all the way down there like that. I think that looks kind of cool, but I'm not quite sure how much of a pain it's going to be when I come in here and use it and sort of, want to go to different areas. But yeah, I like it. So not much has happened down here. I'm going to be probably putting in another water mill just the other side, so we've got a whole wall of them. So we'll have effectively what we've got 6 there, so we'll have 12 running, generating a little bit of power. Then we might put this on a separate network to the solar panels just so it powers machines and things like that. So basic power is what we need, and this is where our mob farm is. Well, when I say mob farm, this is where the mobs are turning up during the night, and I come along and bash them and get their things, but that's just not really what we wanted. So that's something we're definitely going to be working on today, mobs, and where to put them. I've got a choice. I am thinking still here, but I might have to raise this up a little bit, because what I'd like to happen is actually have a middle bit and a tube where we see them drop down. So that might be something that I have to close this off further on down. It's alright to work on during the day, but I think we might need to go along there and close it down properly. In fact, have I got bits on me now? If these guys are going to stop walking along here, there we go. Right. So I've got some blocks on me. So yeah, we could use some lab blocks. Let's convert those back, and those there back to those blocks. Yeah, that's going to be fine. So let's have a look at where we want this. This is going to be, if we have it on this height, then I guess here is going to be where it's going to be, and I want to see them fall down into these 2 blocks. Like we've got the doorway there, but we're going to have them here effectively in that slot. Now that means they need to at least come along this level here, because then we don't see them and then they just drop straight down. So that's what that level. So 1, 2, 3. Where are they at the moment? So they're on this level here at the moment. Okay, so we need to go up. Where did I say? See, I've forgotten that already. So they're standing on this level where I'm stood now. So that's 1 block up, 2, 3, 4. So we need to go up 4 blocks for that to work. So let's see. Can we break into here and not die? That might be a good thing. I'm going to have to take all these out of here. Shame I haven't got vein miner. I'll let you guys into a little secret. Shh, don't tell anyone. I've been playing something recently which has vein miner in it again, and I'm like, so nice to have vein miner. I want vein miner back again. Are we out of rubbish? Let's get rid of, what don't I want? Zombie hearts. Sorry, I haven't got the heart zombie. Yeah, so I've been playing something different with Vein Miner, which I can't talk about, but might be something that we play around with. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's where we said we need them coming along. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. So what I'm going to have to do is remove all this, and we'll work on it, and then we'll just have to figure out a way to get rid of all the mobs that are spawned in here. I guess we can open at the top and let them burn or whatever, but I'll keep sleeping through the night as well, then that way it doesn't matter. I could make a mega torch, but a mega torch won't affect these because they're spawning mobs. Mega torches only actually affect the natural spawning mobs rather than spawners. Although a mega torch is something we probably ought to build, because we still do get a lot of mobs in the area, and it's just nice that I don't have to worry about lighting. So maybe we'll make one of those in today's episode as well. We'll do that. And so you guys can let me know as well in terms of what we need to do continue with the series, because I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Do I have my... I do. Playing this. However, I want to know what you guys think, because the views on YouTube are going down. So I guess there's still a hardcore element of you that really love it and love watching it, but you'd probably watch whatever I put up because you guys are awesome. But there is then also the fact that, you know, it's a fair amount of work creating videos to then, you know, it's far easier to stream something than it is to actually do videos. So yeah, you know, I've got to look at, you know, what you guys want. So perhaps you can let me know how you feel about that, and I might even do a poll. So we might even say, that's the point. Did that? Let me just go down there. I just want to check we're in the right place. We are one away. Yes, that's going to work. Yeah, so I might even do a poll. So let me know what you think. So it'll probably be in the description down below if I do a poll, because I might do it and ask on Discord as well. So I'll do a link to that. So be sure to check that out. Yeah, and just let me know what you think. You know, what you think. Is this something you want to carry on playing? I'm not really worried whether I carry on playing because you watch anything. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe you want something different. Maybe you say, actually, you play this on Twitch rather than YouTube, because there definitely will be a new series coming out on YouTube very soon, because I've been playing that. I've been doing, and I can't say, I wish I could say more. I can't, but yeah, it's definitely something that's going to be happening. So it could be that we do something to replace this. I don't know. So I'd be interested to see what you guys think, what you guys say. I think we're not quite above. Yeah. So that's where we want to be coming out. Let's put this along here. I guess put these down here. Hopefully it's not night time soon. We ought to probably keep... See, if we had a compass, we'd be able to check that, wouldn't we? Let's just see. Can we sleep? No, only sleep at night. We need to keep an eye on that. So if we keep this coming along... Hang on a minute. Did I just cover over it? Did I just make a boob? I did. So this then needs to... And again, I don't think this is probably going to be what we'll use. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put... Yeah, we still need to bring these guys along. Let's move that there. Because even if it's at night, which it's probably getting close to night actually, and these guys will spawn before it's night time, which would be interesting. We need to get the these in place and drive them along there. So let's do that quickly while we can. And you just press shift to do this if you didn't actually know, otherwise you zoom straight off the edge. And hopefully we've got enough. In fact, we'll probably need a few more. But what I'm going to do is, if we can get this done before it's night time, and we'll find out in a minute if we can or not, what I'm going to do is just get this sort of hold off. So when they do spawn and they come down here, they'll come to a point where I can kill them easy. And then we'll put the rest in later on. How's the night going? It's not night yet. That's good. How to do this in a day. No worries. So we need to go along a little bit further than this because we don't want to walk all the way back here. That's kind of all ready. No one can see that. The great thing about these as well is they do push actual items along. So not just the entities, but right, we're out. So that's a good place to put this. So if we put, they're going to come as far as there. So if we put that there, we have one of these and that there. They won't be able to get us, which is awesome. Okay, and then we can come along here and finish this up later. Can we? Probably want to go down one more. And then actually have a half slab there again, which we don't actually have in our inventory. Okay, no worries. We'll certainly be able to come along here and murder their faces here. That'll work. That'll work while we work on the rest of this. So that's pretty cool. Let's go up here. Never finish what I'm talking about. We might actually use a darker block than this. So the idea is they're going to come along here, keep on going, and then they will drop down into here, and their faces will be murdered. That's the idea. And I'm stuck. Let's get rid of that anyway. Okay, so while we're here, there they come. Presume nothing's. Why are they dying? Oh, were they on fire still from? I think that's what it was. Let's go and check. Get rid of. Yes, so they're there. That's cool. So we'll need some more of those to bring them along all the way to here. Okay, let's put a torch up. Let's go and make a mega torch. Well, while we're in the thick of this, let's go and make a mega torch. And we can play around with that for the rest of the mob spawns, so we don't get any other mob spawns in the area. And I should eat as well. Let's just go and empty our inventory. Probably got a load of rubbish in there. Need some food. We got any food? 21 steak, that'll do. Yeah, so I've got this. There's going to be this other series coming along, which I'm really looking forward to. I've been playing hours and hours and hours for a very special reason, and I think you guys are going to love it. Yeah, so be sure to be on Discord so you get the updates on that as and when I can speak about it. I will, and then yeah, once you'll hear it first on Discord, and then we'll be recording a series on that as well. So everything is down the bottom, which is a bit inconvenient, but I'll have to put this up here for now. The idea is, the reason why everything is down there is because up here I want to do just storage, and downstairs we'll have access to it. So our actual ME panel will be downstairs. This is just storage. So what do we need for the mega torch? Mega torch! What's this one? Ultra mega prevents natural spawning of hostile monsters in a decent radius around the torch. Oh, it's unlit. Why is it unlit? That's a bit odd, isn't it? Okay, so we need 2 gold, 2 diamonds, torches, and some wood. Should be able to do that. Torches, let's get some wood, a couple of diamonds, and get some of that. And we should be able to make mega torches. And let's do 1, 2 of those. Can we now do it just off the bat? What wood did it do? Oh, was there no wood in there? Was there no wood? Wow, no wood. Get a couple of that wood then. Try again. Bum, bum, bum. And yes, we do have a mega torch. Someone did leave us one. But I still don't know who. I still don't know who left, and I don't even know where it is. There's a mega torch somewhere. Not there. That's. I thought it would be in there, or in there, and it's not. Did we use it somewhere? I left it over at the desert. Yes, I used it as a desert when getting sand, just so I could just collect loads of stuff at night. But that's okay. That's cool. It can stay there. It can be a community mega torch then, in that area of the desert. So if anybody wants to get sand from there. But we're going to be using the stoneworks at some point, as you probably saw in my inventory a minute ago. So this torch, if it does, I mean, we're Y55 now, so we kind of don't need to worry about above, but it kind of needs to be somewhere here just to stop the general spawns underground as well as above ground. But I got a feeling when myself and Paddy were testing this, it was done as a spherical thing. So we could just put it here, for example. Can we put it against the wall? We can. We can put it there, and it'll do 50 blocks all the way around us. And then it will also do 50 down, but it won't do 50 along and down, if you know what I mean. It's not a cube, it's a sphere. So if you want to really stop spawns, you've got to plaster a few of these things around. Yeah, so that's the thing. We are nighttime now, so any mobs that are in the area will disappear once they despawn, and they'll never respawn again in the area, hopefully. But we'll probably place a few above ground in sort of discrete locations, just so we don't get attacked by those mobs. Right, so mega torch is done. Let's get back to mob farming. So we need to make some more of those things. And what were they called? Let's go and not go there. That torch is in the wrong place. Not that we need it. Not that we need it. I'm not going to put a torch there. We don't need it. I just built a mega torch, and now I'm worrying about... So these are skellies, zombies, lab lock. What's under the zombie? What's this thing here? Is your hitbox that big? Let's get rid of... This is why I needed to block them up, because getting these later on would have been absolutely impossible. Come on. Die, I say. I need a better sword, don't I? That's something we never made. A better sword and a better shovel. We definitely need to do those in Tinkers at some point. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Okay, so it's a vector plate. That's the word I was looking for. I killed all those mobs just so I could find the word vector plate. Things I do. Right, so let's go and make a few vector plates. We don't need that many. We only probably need like 10 or something like that. So what do we need for a vector plate? Let's have a quick look. Vector plate. So standard vector plate is all we need. So we need slime, stone, sugar, and iron. And that makes 8. Maybe that's going to be enough. Slime. Slime. Stone. Sugar. Iron. Did that all go in? It might have. It did. Woohoo! 8 vector plates. Nice. And then we're going to have to work out. Let's just have a look now. I presume we have got stone spikes, because we could use machines for this. Yeah. So that gives us mob drops player only, mob drop experience. I'm not worried about that, because I'm guessing they'll still drop the experience like this, the solidified experience. I'm not worried about collecting the other one, so I guess diamond spikes is what we need. So we need 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 diamonds to make one. Well, we'll make 4, but do we have 18 diamonds? We have 300 odd diamonds, so yeah, I guess we do. Let's have a look now. So we need to make 3 swords. So, in fact, we need to make a diamond block as well. So let's do that. So 1 diamond block. Let's put those there. Do we have a couple of sticks like so? Like so. Oh, we're not going to be able to do this easily. Yeah, it's because we haven't got it in our inventory, isn't it? So if we get rid of those for a moment, then we should be able to make it. Boom! Diamond spike. So there's our death. That's how we're going to kill him. That's what we're going to do. Okay. And then we will have to worry about how we're going to deal with these. Now, I don't necessarily. Well, do we how do we want this to look? I guess we do kind of want some lab blocks around this area, but not necessarily. I think maybe the white ones still look good behind. So let's do this. Let's use these because it's quite a nice sort of bright colour, if you know what I mean, which I think is quite good for this. So let's do that and that because we might be able to see those bits. There we go. And that one and that one. And again, we'll probably put something there, like, I mean, we're going to have the spike, but hopefully the spike is transparent. So if we put some glowstone underneath there, for example, then hopefully that will illuminate. What do we need to get? We don't need those, that's for starters. We could have a look and see what we've got in terms of chiseling that. Although the chisel options, I find they're not that great because they're kind of off-centered, if you know what I mean. Look, they've got like funny, they don't kind of fit. Bricks, small tiles, circular, maybe something like that, just to be a bit different. Let's have a look, see how this looks. So if we place that there, yeah, I think that would work. It's going to be covered anyway, but hopefully, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So that, if we go against it, yes, nice. That's going to do the job. The question is how annoying the sound of them dying all the time will get. That is definitely a question and a half. So let's worry about now how the rest of this going to look. So we want to get rid of this, and I guess we'll use the same factory blocks as we've been using there. Have we got any factory blocks on us? We have. So let's do the circuits, because that's like a continuation, and they kind of fit together as a nice tile, which is quite good. So we'll put those in there. We actually don't need that one there. The top one is too high. Let's put some stone back. We will obviously decorate the rest of this when we do it. Yeah, and they're going to fall down there. So again, we need to do these bits under here because of the pattern. If we do it without doing that, the pattern looks odd. So you've got to do these areas as well. See how that doesn't fit there. Let's do that again. We lose that one. No, we didn't. Oh, hey, I'm skilled. Oh, it's joined into this one. That's why. Okay, so it doesn't matter as much. And then we can, I guess, put glass. Have we got glass? We haven't. Do we have any glass in here? No. I put some away. I thought I picked some up, and we did, and then we got rid of everything. So let's go and get some glass quickly from there. And then we'll be able to test out, I guess, put something away like stone, torches. Let's get rid of those somewhere. There. We need a waste bin, that's for sure. 3 down. Yeah, so we need to work out what we're going to do with this series. Should it stay or should it go now? If it stays, there will be trouble. Uh-oh. Trekker singing again. Gotta stop doing that. At least you can't clip it because it's not on Twitch. Now, do we have more than one in it? We did. So we're going to put that glass there so we can watch these suckers die. It's kind of cruel, isn't it? We're going to have to get rid of this here. So, now that there's an issue. Okay, right. Do I have a transporter on me? Yep, that one will do. And then just... Can I do that? I can't do it. I'm going to have to break it. Because I don't have Silk Touch. Ooh, teleportation, swapping wands. I don't have the other wand. Oh well. Yeah. There's only one thing for it. I guess it's only wood. It's all it is just wood. Just some wood. Right, let's get rid of those for now. Yeah, that's not quite right, because we need that spike further down, don't we? So we need to drop this down by one. There we go. Yeah, grab that. It's probably going to break. Yeah. Do we get 4 back? Bet we don't. No, we only get 2. Of course, of course. Right. Let's go and do this again. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this either. That's a bit of a that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I forgot I can fly. So what we'll do is we'll hit 1 on that, and then we'll just fly up here. Who needs an elevator when you can fly? I forgot we did that last series. I'm so used to not flying that I completely forgot I can fly. How does that work? I have no clue. Right, so let's do that again. Chisel it. And we had circular, didn't we? There we go. Then we go down underneath. So now if we do... So the spike needs to go here, in which case we need to get that wall and that wall done. We do. I was about to say, do we not have any? We do. That needs to go there, and then I guess the spikes go in there, so that's going to go there. Okay. And then up and out. Get ourselves that. Yeah. So they're now going to come down there. So let's fly up here a minute. We probably need to sleep because I thought I was going to die then going down onto that spike. Let's just sleep a second, get rid of these guys, and then we can actually get this mob farm launched and hopefully working. And that would be really cool if we do that. We just see them all fall in. Right. Let's go up here. Let's kill ourselves a few mobs. Right, I think they're all gone. So I guess we can just put whatever down here. If I get rid of that and that, I'm going to change that over. Just because that's the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we might have just enough for this, guys. Let's crouch so we can walk on these. Then hopefully... Look at that! Just right. So they will come along here, and then they'll fall down here, and they'll start dying. So that looks like it's a plan to me. All we need to do is get the glass and cover that over like before. So I will do that. I'll clear this area up, and then we'll wait for it to come night again, and then yeah, see how well this works. This is so cool. I put these little windows in because I thought it would be quite fun just to see them sort of go past as they do. And as you can see, it's doing a good job, and we are getting the experience, the you know, the whatever it's called. That's the stuff, isn't it? Solidified experience. And it's not too noisy because they're obviously spawning as they come down in between. So that's working quite well. But yeah, I just like the fact that we got these windows here. So I'm probably going to put glassy here, and I will obviously fix the rest of this so it's all the same sort of looks white behind. I might even put some glowstone in the ceiling there behind these pillars just so it's got illuminates them as you come by. But yeah, I think that's just a little fun thing to do. Now, one thing we do need to do is actually collect all the items, and this could be a bit of an issue on a server because you don't want that where we've got all the items just collecting there. So we need this, which is an absorption hopper, which basically is one of these things, and it's just obsidian and Eye of Ender. So yeah, that's easy enough, and then we'll use ender chests for actually doing that. So if we put that there and now right click on it, you can see it's collecting all the items. Now it can collect XP as well, so if we wanted to switch that diamond over and collect the actual XP from these mobs, we could do that as a source of XP. So yeah, so all we need to do now is work out which way we're facing. So that way, facing towards west, towards negative. So if we do on the west, we can then say items come out on the west side, and you can see it's given us a way to get items out. So if we actually then go and make some ender chests, which again are fairly easy to make. I've just been collecting some more blaze rods. So these are the ender chests we need to make. So it's just obsidian, chest, wool, and 4 blaze rods, and ender pearl. And we've got those items. So I'm going to go and make those, because the other thing I need to be aware of is this down here is full again. I've just emptied some bits out, but yeah, it fills up pretty quickly. So we need to make sure that all the items are being collected, and we keep an eye on it as well. So whatever items are being collected in here, we need to make sure that we're either voiding or putting into storage. Now the biggest challenge will be bows and this armor. So because even when you ignore NBT data and all that kind of stuff, yeah, they could be a challenge. So I think what we'll probably end up doing is working out a way to collect the bits that we need, and then the rest of them will be voided. I think that's probably going to be the way to work it out. So yeah, that's definitely something I've got to look at doing. So let me go and at least make on the wrong floor. At least go and make these ender chests. I always like to have my ender chest coloured orange, so we're going to do that, and we're going to use black as the default. So we then know that first of all, orange is the colour that all my ender chests will be, and you can see all 3 of those are opening now on that colour code. And then black will be, because ender chests are black, it's kind of my sort of memory thing that the default ender chest for everything is going to be orange, black. And then of course, if we want different ender chests with going different places, you can use different color codes. But for now, yeah, and we may have to use filters. So it's something I'm going to have a think about how I want to set this up going into there from that area, because I think generally, yeah, if I'm going to, I need to filter out what we don't want going in the system, or rather we need to filter what goes into this chest, and then anything that then doesn't go into the chest will probably go into a trash can. So I think it's something I'll have to monitor, keep my eye on, watch what I want to filter and what I don't want to filter, and then off the back of that we'll just, you know, sort of set up the filters. So we might do that on the next episode. If you guys decide that you do want another episode of this, or you want me to start on something new, which I am very excited about, and I just dropped that. Yeah, let me know. Or again, it might just we do that on stream. Maybe we finish that on stream and do that on the stream. That could be an option. I think for now, I'm definitely going to have things go into this ender chest from here. I mean, we don't even need it coming down there in reality, do we? Because this is going to expand and grow. So I guess the reality is we can put this here on there. We can then get rid of the rest of these pipes because, yeah, everything's going to go into that chest there, and then all we need to do is then put this at the top. But we may not use these pipes. These pipes are nice in the fact that they're slow, which, you know, for that stuff going into there at the moment is absolutely fine. But when it gets bigger, that's not going to be fast enough, so we'll need to upgrade the pipes. And also, when we place this down at the top, these pipes are not going to be fast enough for clearing this ender chest. And that's going to cause a backlog, and if we get a backlog, then, yeah, that causes problems. So we do have the option of using the faster pipes later on. Let's have a look. So we got these pipes. We don't want those. So we want, let's see, is there transfer? What have we got in the way? Have we got thermal? Yes, here we go. So we've got ducts, that's what they're called on here. So we've got item ducts, which are fine. Then we've got impulse item ducts, where they travel faster. And then we've got the signalium ones, which transfer faster and can transfer energy. And a structured duct, viaduct. And then there is cryo-stabilized. So I think transferred resonant flux, resonant flux, crafting item. So I do believe there are other ways of transferring hardened. Yeah, so there's all these different pipes that we can use. Obviously, for now, we're just going to use what we've got because we're not transferring things very fast. But at some point, we're going to have to. Now, this is something I didn't think about. How am I getting behind there? So if we do this, and then we can fly around here. So what we need to do is have this ender chest here, which at the moment is filling up with these items, and then we need to put an item. Can that not go in there? There we go. It's gone on there, and then use one of these on there. So that now should be emptying this. Yes. Straight into our item sorting. So the only thing that's going to happen is this will start filling up at some point because these drawers are full. So again, it's something I'm going to have to keep an eye on. As they get full, I'll then have to start upgrading. I don't necessarily want to upgrade for the sake of upgrading, but yeah, we've got upgrade. Have I got them in here? Yes, we have. So we've got 19 upgrade there. And then the other thing I'm going to have to then do once we've got that sorted out is put on some void upgrades, which we've got here. So we can make void upgrades as well. I don't think any of these actually have those in them at the moment. We've got a couple of upgrades in there. That hasn't got any in there at all. So again, this is something we'll have to fill up. So in theory, anything that has ores in it is going to need all the upgrades. Same here. It's going to need all the upgrades apart from the final one, which will then be a void upgrade. And then that means this will fill up, and then when it's eventually full, it will just void anything. So yeah, I will do that. Come on, fill up on all of those that I need to, and then put void upgrades and those up there as well, and hopefully it won't clog the system up. But we've got quite a few emeralds yet. We've got a lot of emeralds there, and we can go and get this chest from below using our transporter because this thing is absolutely full. Oh, that's crazy, absolutely crazy. And I guess we could, if we're being really clever here, we've got this other ender chest here. We could literally, yeah, transfer items from there and put them into here and let the system sort itself out. But that's probably going to take a while. I think it's just going to be easier to break it upstairs, take them all out, and just bash them straight into the system and see where we've got the holes or where we need to fill things up. So should we use that transporter? Use it up. Boom. And the great thing is we can fly even though it's got slowness on us. Can't fly anywhere. That's a hole. Cool. Alright guys, well I think that's probably going to do it today. I've got a few things now that I need to sort out. So yeah, I had a feeling that will break. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to get your feedback. Let me know on Discord as well. And yeah, maybe here we go. We'll see if any of these guys are dying, because it sounded as if it was night time as well. So yeah, there they go. The mob farm is done. We just need to worry about emptying that absorption hopper into the chest and filtering and all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that next time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. Bye.